Ryan, please call me as soon as you get to your office. Baby, please don't shut me out. I love you.
He knows. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that what you are? You're sorry.
I'm sorry you're in pain. I'm sorry we hurt Ryan.
This is what you wanted to have happen, right? I mean, you knew I couldn't keep a secret from him, and you knew I'd tell him, and you were right. As a matter of fact, you're always right, Grant.
You have to know I never meant it to be like this.
Oh, and what were you expecting?
What did he do?
Ran out of here like a shot on some case that the police were called in on. I am worried sick about him.
He always takes care of himself.
Well, he shouldn't have to. I should have been there for him, and I never should have let you near me.
Look, Vicky, I know how painful this thing is, but maybe it's for the best. If you were meant to be with Ryan, you would be, whether we made love or not.
How can you even stand there and say this to me?
If Ryan loves you, he'll come back to you.
After this? After I have lied?
Ryan says he loves you. This is his test to prove it.
You know, you are really amazing. You managed to turn everything around to your advantage, don't you? I mean, everything. No surprise you're such a great politician, Grant. I think you have ice water running through your veins.
About some things, not about
Just
you.
leave me alone.
No, you need to talk. Nobody knows what you're going through better than I do.
Get out.
I won't leave you alone like this.
Get out. You ruined the one healthy relationship I have ever had in my life. And I never want to see you again.
Why is it that mothers always bother their daughters when they're in the bathroom?
Carl's gone.
Oh, good. He was a pest.
No, I think he was a little more than that.
Well, not to me.
Really? I'm not so sure.
Look, I don't know what this is that you're doing, okay, but I don't need it. This meddling, nosy, mock motherly
You know, you
concern,
could have gotten
okay?
up from that table any time you felt like it, but you didn't.
I do what I want.
No,
Felicia.
you do what you're told. It's Carl, isn't it? Carl's the man that you told me about.
You're off your rocker, Felicia.
No, I think I'm pretty much on target on this one. He's the man that found you when you were a little girl. And he's still in your life, and you can't shake him. He's the guy you were talking to on the phone that day in the studio, wasn't he?
No?
You know, I've seen you in some pretty hairy situations, Lorna, but I have never seen you cower in front of anyone until tonight with Carl.
You don't know what you're talking about, Felicia?
You were a lost little girl. You hardly made eye contact. You didn't say a word. It's Carl. I know it's Carl. It's been him all along, hasn't it?
Dean, if you didn't call the police.
Hey, man, I'll use this now. You just stay right there,
I'm warning you, Madison. Do not hurt her.
I'm not gonna hurt her. I love her.
Let her go, man. Let her go.
Let her gun. Just listen to
She's
me.
smart and she's pretty.
do you want,
How do you
buddy?
like that?
Just tell me
I
what you
want
want.
the night to back up. About 5 minutes.
Are you okay, honey?
She's fine. Everything was fine until you came bursting through the door like that. What did you think I was doing in here?
Any number of things, Madison. Knowing you, any number of things.
You're just sore because of that video still, aren't you? How can you be sore
You
about
are
something
so
that gave
sick.
so
Dean,
many
don't make it
people
worse.
so much
Twisted
pain?
person,
She's
you know
got
that?
her finger on the pulse of the situation here, pal.
Why don't you just let me go and we can all talk about it?
We are talking. I don't like threesomes. Jenna, I want you to tell him about the tape. Tell him what we were doing here tonight. Tell him what I did. Tell him about the tape. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Rick recut the video, so it's just dancing now.
See? I was here making up for what you perceive to be my indiscretions and wrongdoings. Now, can you say as much?
Madison, I love her. See, and I'm really sorry for you. I'm sorry that she can't be everything that you want her to be.
Can't is an awful final kind of word there, pal. I can make her love me.
Do you hear yourself, though? Do you hear that? Do you hear how that sounds to everybody, Madison? You can't make anybody love
I
you.
didn't mean make in that. I mean, this is a manner of speaking. And it's kind of, I meant that she would fall in love with me eventually.
Rick, just let us go, okay? I mean, what are you gonna do?
Honey, I can't let you go until we have our last dance.
Please don't belittle what I had to go through. But even so, I forgive you. I forgive you for the 24-hour guard. I forgive you for the restrictions placed on my visitors. In short, for the lost past 6 months of my life. Gone. But even so, I forgive you.
So that's why you came back to town. To forgive everyone that put you behind bars.
You should have seen how they all behaved over Frankie and Cass's get-together. All of them. Like stunned, passive deer caught in the headlights. You see, they all know that they coerced an illegal confession out of me, and they think that I've moved back here to Bay City to exact my revenge.
Haven't you?
Things because you're upset, I understand.
No, I'm saying exactly what I mean.
I wish you'd believe me when I tell you I'm sorry. I never meant for it to happen this way.
Would you just take your phony pity and get out of my house? I never want to be in the same room with you again.
Vicky.
What? You set me up. You wanted Ryan to find out about this no matter how much it hurt him.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. So you hired him to question your staff about the news leaks. You knew he would find out, and he did.
I told you should talk to him before somebody else came.
No, before you had to go to all the trouble of helping him to find out.
I want you to look at me and tell me I only wanted to help you. Tell me I didn't want to put you through any of this pain, please.
Bastard!
I'm still here, Vicky. Even after that. Can you say the same thing about Ryan? He wouldn't even stay here to talk to you. So you tell me, what exactly is there to save with him?
Okay, this is not gonna be good for anybody, Madison. Just back up and think about what we're talking about here. Okay, this is not gonna be good for anybody. First of all, we'll do this.